Good morning, Vibe Tribe. Sorry we're a couple minutes late. Life happens. You know how it goes. So, we're going to start our day with some gratitude. Hopefully, everyone can hear us okay. My computer's being stubborn. All right. Gratitude in the last 24 to 36 hours. Everybody, put it in the chat if you're not driving. If you can't put it in the chat, just unmute yourself and go ahead and tell us something you are grateful for, because this is how we start our days. This is how we start our week. This is how we start momentum, you guys. I know I am super grateful for Sky for yesterday. I had my pre-exam for my traveling agent licensing, and she was able to jump in my team chat and be like, I'm here to help because I was unavailable for 3 hours. This exam is driving me crazy. No, I cannot just do it whenever I want, like I want to do it. I have to do it on the actual scheduled time. So that kind of blows, but I will get through that. Tabitha, you for sleep for paydays. Yeah, I feel that, girl. So also with Thrive Vibe Tribe Morning, we do our Vibe Tribe news. I believe we just have the fall bonus right now. Guys, like, the fall bonus is fall bonus. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. That's good. But as long as you're trying and you know you're putting in the work. Remember one big tip: everybody starts with a sample. If you can get a sample in everybody's hands that you've talked to, that is how it starts. Okay. Miss Tabitha, do you want to unmute yourself and tell us what your topic is and jump right into it?
I was already unmuted. Haha. Okay. Honestly, I have been in a crazy transition in the past like week or so, and I don't even like have my notebook. I did not have a topic besides the fact that I prayed on the fact that I know that God will bless us with some sort of value for today, whatever that looks like. If it's me being honest about who I am and how I show up daily, or if there's something that He wants to give me. I'm grateful for accountability, for sure, because like I said, I'm in a transition. I don't even have my notebook, and I'm so grateful that you called me, like, because I'm grateful for accountability, and that's what's up. Like, we need someone who's there, who's gonna be like, hey, are you there today? Like, someone to just put us on the spot. Why? Because I probably wouldn't. And just like last night, I mean, I usually run the 6:45 meeting, and I have been totally out of it for the past week or so. And there was a girl who was like, "Hey, she went to night shift. Maybe that's my topic, accountability." Crap. But she went to night shift, and she hasn't been on our meeting room, and she's like, man, I really miss it. I really miss you. I'm sorry. I want to set my alarm. And I didn't have the courage to be like, I haven't been there myself, because I think I need that myself. Like, someone to just like pull me back in. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the chat, like, a payday when I don't deserve it. Like, I am so grateful. Like, we get paid when we don't work. Like, not that I don't work, but like I said, I mean, we all have seasons in our life that just kind of take us away, that distract us. Um, and I'm just, yeah, I'm here for it. um, so I have been. Did you guys see that Zoom on that Paul's gonna do tonight? And I'm excited for that. I'm hoping that's going to give me a little fresh fire. I actually have to buy myself a whole new notebook, but that's okay. I mean, and I think that's something I'm struggling with, because in my transition, I was like, where do I even start again? Honestly, um, I um, yeah, so I started with my current ordering customers, and I started with my downline, and it's nice to be able to like see it. And honestly, it's really humbling to just kind of like look at like, where am I? Like, and that's also why my camera's off. I'm sorry, because I'm outside and it's dark and you guys deserve a beautiful picture of my face. Um, but can you throw some questions at me?
You're a good girl.
Thank you.
Accountability, you guys, is huge. If you're not holding yourself accountable or finding somebody to like hold you accountable, you need to remember that that is how we stay consistent. Like, there's not a day that goes by that Sky and I are not talking, that Crystal and I aren't talking. Like, Sky will be like, hey, did you do your reel today? Ha, I did today. Before you even ask, I did my reel. But like, we hold each other to that standard, and you need to have that, because if you don't have that, what are you doing? Are you just out here flopping by yourself like a fish out of water? Or are you diving back into the ocean, finding somebody to link arms with and going? Because that will make a
Accountability is huge,
difference.
especially during a down season. Like someone to just kind of like pull you back and to do the basics.
Yeah.
Like,
Even in a down season, you guys, like, for me, I know, like, right now I'm in an up season, okay? Like, I am not jinxing this. Like, I am in an up season. I'm going up. Like, but I was in a down season for almost a year, you guys, and I know that. And I can tell you right now that I'm going to be honest, I was doing the bare minimum. Bare minimum. And I was getting the $0 paychecks for a bit. And it hurt. Yes, Sky, two heads are better than one. But like, it wasn't until I finally snapped out of my down season that I was like, wait, I'm doing the bare minimum. Where the heck am I at? You know, I used to be 12K. Where'd that go? Oh, Melinda's car just took over. um,
same. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I was 12K for 2 years, and I've watched it drop this past year, and it's been so discouraging. And really, I have no one to blame but myself. I wanted to blame this person and that person and August and school. I wanted to blame all those things, but really, I just kind of had to look at myself, and I'm looking at what I'm doing daily. And I found out once I hit 12K, I started posting. Like, right, because I was 12K and everyone like, I'm just being honest, guys, don't do that. Don't do that. At least hold yourself accountable. I know I was still showing up, I was still posting daily. But one of my friends were like, it's okay, you can reach out to the people under me. And I was like, oh yeah, I used to do that. Or like, other promoters. And just like, every day, Melanie, not every day, but at least once a week, she's sending me like promos or links, and I'm like, this girl, does she know I'm a leader? And I'm like, oh wait, she's highlighting what I don't do anymore. Like, I
I try.
appreciate that.
I try.
I appreciate that, because I'm like, does she do this to everyone? Like, I need
I
to
don't know. Ask Sky.
you forget things that you used to do, when you just when you get in an up season and you start coasting. And I'm gonna be honest about that.
Getting comfortable on the coast is not worth it, guys.
Right.
You
Don't
need
do that.
to not be comfortable. You have to be uncomfortable 24/7. I'm going to be real. And that is something I have learned recently in life as well as business. Like, you have to be able to be uncomfortable with what you are doing.
I was in a Christian group, and one of the girls made a post about, I have girls doing what I'm doing and they're upping me. What do I do? Do I just give up? And I'm like, keep your head down. And she goes, are you saying give up? And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Don't ever give up. I mean, we're all in the same business. And I mean, I'm sure we're all doing the same thing. But I mean, I've had people go to 12K in 3 months where it took me 3 years. Like, keep your head down and keep doing it. Like, just keep running that race and just keep your head down. And when other people are having their up season, make sure you cheer for them. Like, because that just fills my heart. I know it's kind of hard. For me, when you have a leader under you that excels you, because it's intimidating. It's intimidating. But after I've had that a couple times, it's just like, all they need is for someone to be there for them and let them know that you're their cheerleader. Um, because Lord knows I need a freaking cheerleader or someone just to like hold me accountable. Sorry, cut you off.
All good. I could tell you right now that like having somebody to hold you accountable, like I don't know if you guys remember back in like July and August, we were not having Vibe Tribe on a regular schedule because life happened to Shannon. And then I was like, no, we're not leaving it. We're not losing Vibe Tribe. We've got this. We will figure it the heck out. And then that is when I stepped up. But then that's also when I stepped up again in my business and I've actually been seeing growth. You know, Friday I have a couples pack going out. I haven't sold a couples pack, you guys, in a year and a half. And it was because, and y'all gonna laugh, Nick and I went on, I think we were on TikTok, making TikToks as a couple, being dumbasses that we are. And we both had our patches visible. And we were just goofing off. And somebody reached out and asked me, like, oh, couples thrive? And I was like, yeah, couples thrive. I'd kill him if he didn't thrive. He'd kill me if I didn't thrive. Like, and we were being real with it. You know, like I can tell you all right now that it is not an easy thing to watch your team go from zero to like from the top to the bottom. It sucks, but sometimes it has to happen. Go, Kayla.
Okay, well, there's the mute button. I love that how like when you said stepping up for the morning Vibe Tribe really helped you step up for your business, and I actually really love that because there's so much value in accountability partners, but there's also like a value in finding ways to hold yourself accountable in your own way. And like you stepping up for the Vibe Tribe meant that by you doing that, you are helping other people right now. Anyone that comes on, doesn't matter if it's 2 people, 20 people, 200 people. If you can help one person in a day, you're doing the justice that you're trying to achieve, you know? So I love that because we just finished the Destination Millionaire, and right now, like totally transparent, I have been really putting all of this on the back burner, doing the bare minimum for months now, probably for the majority of this year, to be quite honest. But I've never given in, but I've definitely haven't stepped up to the potential that I have. And that's been a lot about for me was a mindset. So when we did the Destination Millionaire, those push groups really like set my fire going. But then I struggle with the consistency afterwards. And that's where, again, the value of having your accountability partner steps in. This time it was different. I really loved the team dynamic with this push group. And it kind of inspired me a little beyond. So right now I'm trying to get my 4K back. I've got 0 active promoters right now. In a literal sense, I have no one to lead, but in my heart, I know that I'm a leader. And because of that, I decided to go forward and take the challenge, twist it around, and make it into like a side sister kind of challenge in a group. So there's a whole handful of us together in a group. I'm going to make the graphics up and we're going to kind of do a self-driven version of the Destination Millionaire. And what that did for me was it helped me keep myself accountable because I had other people relying on me, even though they're not my downline. They're not going to help me get the paychecks, but together we're going to keep ourselves accountable. And I think that the idea, like there's no I in team kind of thing is like brilliant, because if you can find people who you feel accountable for or together, I think that can help keep you driven as well. And it really depends on your personality, I guess, to say. But for me, if I have people relying on me, whether they are going to contribute to my financial status or not, is irrelevant. I just feel like I need help. And that's kind of keeping me on track now, which was something that I truly needed so bad.
I relate to that. Is just someone to keep me going, kind of a thing, in certain seasons, especially right now. Like I so related to that. And I love how it's funny how when we're side sisters, there's no intimidation. Like with girls, it's easy for us to get catty, it's easy for us to get insecure, it's easy, and when we push that aside and we're working with side sisters, like we're not intimidated in a sense, or I don't know. I'm sure I've had moments, right? Because like, why not me? But I know it's coming, right? And like how you say you don't have anyone to lead right now, like I did that for 2-3 years. And I think it's funny how no matter what, they're always watching you. Like, not funny, but they're always watching. They're always watching. And I know the way that your heart is and your spirit and just watching you, like yours is coming. Like
I could tell you all right now, I just recently signed a new promoter. For the first time in 2 years.
yay.
2 years I signed a promoter. Now, my stepsister has been watching me thrive for the last 3 years. It'll be 3 years on Saturday. And she was like, I'll never be able to do what you do. And Sky and I and Sonia were able to get her to make her first post. And she's got 11 people interested in that post.
That is crazy.
I was like, and you're sitting here telling me you can't do what I do? So let me tell you, my sister got a eye-opening ass kick for sure.
That is
But
amazing.
the consistency has to be there, you guys. You have to stay consistent with it. Now I'm being transparent as transparent can be, and Sky is probably going to chime in and say she's not joking. Up until the Destination Millionaire, I would not make a business post because I was in that season where I was letting my insecurities and my fears lead me. And I know that. I 1,000% know that that's what I was doing. But I could tell you right now, when we did Destination Millionaire, for those of us that did it, those of us that have not done it, y'all get your experience, trust me, because that push group was like something to be proud of. And one of the tasks was do a business post. I was in Sky's inbox so quick that morning. I was like, no, I am getting a strike today. She's like, no, you're not. You can do this. I'm like, no, no, I can't. I cannot. I have not seen the business side of this company for so long. I don't think I can.
That part. I was just thinking that. Like,
And she's like, get your out of your head. And she sent me like 7 or 8 different business posts to make. I ended up combining 2 of them and making them my own, like changing up some words. And I finally got people starting to ask questions about the business side of Thrive. Like, that for me was huge because I was too scared. I let my insecurities lead me through what I thought was going to be okay. And in reality, I needed to do to get out of my own damn way. I would not have signed a new promoter, even though it was my sister. I would not have 5 people in my inbox right now asking about auto bonus and how they get it. I wouldn't have 2 of my old original team members being like, maybe I can jump back into this. Mel, I need your help. I wouldn't have that right now if I didn't actually stop letting fear guide me. So if there is nothing else you guys take from today's Zoom, accountability, and stop letting fear guide you.
I think that's a big one for me too, because when you get stagnant, you start to, I don't know, like, oh, they see the promo. Oh, I don't need to reach out to X, Y, and Z. Like, I think not hopping back into it, but in my little transition that I'm in right now, it's like, I noticed when I just did auto ships and checking up on people, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hate when it's been a month and I haven't talked to someone. Like, make sure you're at least reaching out like twice a week or like twice a month, like when it hits the 1st and the 15th or whatever that looks like for you. And I need to remind myself of that. And you were just talking about business posts. I think that was really hard for me when I wasn't making anything, because I was like, how can I advertise the business when my boyfriend tells me I make peanuts, right? I'm only making, my boyfriend is my biggest hater. But anyways, and I was just like, I always doubted that. And I always had my own self insecurities about that. Like, how can I advertise something when I don't even do it myself or like get it myself, right? Like, here and there. And even if it's like $20 a month for your false evidence appearing real, right? And it definitely is, and especially when it's unfamiliar to you. Like when I was just starting out, I was just like, I don't even know what that looks like, or a business post. Like, why am I going to advertise a business when I'm not doing it for the money? And all those things, right? And I think that's another thing that's humbled me in my down season. I was like, it's not for the money. It's not for them. Like, I keep showing out and showing up every day. I keep thriving every day because I feel it. And it's 9 weeks until Christmas. So if you guys feel inclined, I'm going to encourage you to put like 9 weeks until Christmas. Like, how are you paying for Christmas? Like, or whatever that looks like. Can I give you an extra, or not give you, but help you, get an extra $20 a week, or, what would $20 a week help you with? What would $200 a week help you with? And kind of leave it like that. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a Thrive post, like, but that right there could help with engagement, especially with the hurricane that just hit Florida, or I'm sure everyone has their own struggles. But I just want to thank you, Melanie, for highlighting certain insecurities in myself by constantly messaging me.
Oh, not a problem. Somebody's got to keep you on your toes. So I have had a lot of questions in my inbox about what next month holds. So, guys, if these names don't light your fire, I'm not going to give you dates as to when these people are coming, but I'm going to drop 5 amazing names and 5 rock stars in the Vibe Tribe right now as we record this. I don't know if you're dead or if you even have a pulse if these names do not surprise or encourage you. Starla, I'm going to mess up her last name. Scrivey, Ashley Mosey, Lindsay Dickens Rosler, Lydia Lawless, Amber Manquest, and Lydia Kyle. So the theme for the month of November is going to be the business side of Thrive. Okay. So I've been reaching out to some amazing millionaires who are going to give us a bunch of tips and tricks to get new promoters, getting samples out. Hello, Maria. Hello, Marissa. Maricel. Sorry, I didn't see you guys. Come on. We have, for the month of November, we're going to be talking the business side of things. Okay. So if you know that you are struggling with the business side of things, if you can't be live, try to be on the replays. Okay. Because they're going to be huge. We also have December's schedule already filling up like quicker than Melanie
Can I
can
just
write.
say how proud I am of you, like, for keeping that pulse in those couple months that it did fall off. I am so proud of you, and I'm so thankful for you.
Aw,
Because
thanks,
look
babe.
what happens. Like, even like this helps us, in so many ways. And that was the thing. There was a shift. No, people weren't doing these, and I was like, Good Vibes Tribe is there. Like, and I like you. Thank you so much, girl. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Aw, thank you. Don't make me cry. I have makeup on today, guys, like Jesus. So the month of December, the Vibe Tribe leaders have decided for the month of December, we are going to talk mindset. Again, we are taking 5 days off in December for Christmas, and just because it falls on a Saturday, so we will not have a Vibe Tribe the 23rd and not the 26th as well, just because of travel and Christmas and family time. because some of us have to travel to see family. Anyways, me. Then in December, also with mindset, we are going to work on dream boards and planning a new year. So that is like the next coming months, you guys. There's lots of people coming. All I'm going to say is y'all will be super proud and surprised as to who's coming in December. I'm not dropping any names, but the Vibe Tribe leaders know who's coming. And we're all excited and got butterflies. So that's a big hit coming. If anyone wants any topics for the coming year, we need some new topics. So like drop them in Melanie's inbox or a Vibe Tribe leaders inbox. There's 5 of us. So y'all can like get a hold of us to help with that. But I can tell you right now, guys, that we are bringing Vibe Tribe back. So make sure you tell your friends that we have some pretty amazing people coming, including a Zoom from Sky about boards. And I will be hosting with her as well. We just don't know the date yet. She's just being a chicken and won't unmute. Or she's getting in her
Wait,
car.
we're having a Zoom together?
Yes, the 24th, my love.
Oh my gosh.
You ever pay
I'm just kidding.
attention?
I'm just kidding. I knew. I just had to give you a hard time.
I know. Welcome to Life with Sky, guys. It's always a hard time. So yeah, guys, like consistency, accountability, and just stepping out of your comfort zones are going to be huge for you guys the next month or so. And like Tabitha said, 9 weeks till Christmas. What could a weekly paycheck do for your Christmas shopping or anyone you know's Christmas shopping? I've already got mine finished, so don't ask Melanie. I'm also an overachiever. Don't give me that look, okay? Do not give me that look, Melinda. I see you. My Christmas shopping is done, but I also only have my husband and myself and my cats to shop for. So it's different. You're muted, babe.
My daughter would be snooping. The kids would already have that all spread out.
Oh, see, my husband's a snoop too, but guess where he doesn't look? He doesn't look in the main basement because there's spiders and he's deathly terrified of spiders. So I use that to my advantage. Not even gonna
If I
lie.
start early, I lose them all, and then I find it all in March. So I can't start early, or I lose it all, and everyone gets Christmas again in March because I find all the other gifts that I've hidden from myself.
Oh, there you go. So remember to be authentically you guys and get out of your comfort zone. Tabitha, do you have any other pointers or tips today? Because I know you're also hosting Friday soon. As well.
I'll be better Friday. No, I think you're amazing. Just thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns before I smash that record button and we all just get to hang out for a few minutes? Brittany, it's been a long time since we have seen your beautiful face. Where have you been hiding? I see you.
I love how you call people out and push them past their comfort zone.
I'm seeing names that I haven't seen in like almost a year.
She's like, I'm here.
I just haven't seen you. Holy crap. You guys, like just being out of your comfort zones, like something like that is going to be scary, but remember that if you're about to do something scary, like going live, reach out to a sideline sister and be like, hey, I'm going live. Can you be on my video live, like in the comments for support? Something like that, any Thriver will help you guys with, for sure. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop this recording. Go out and kick your Wednesday off right. If you want to hang out, we'll be hanging around for another 30 minutes.